I'm talking with Bill Sims from the Bill Sims Company and founder and CEO of one of the greatest names of the business I ever heard of, Green Beans and Ice Cream Company. Bill's based out of South Carolina. Bill, can you tell us a little about what you do and how the Global Safety Index came onto your radar?
Absolutely. So the idea behind Green Beans and Ice Cream is pretty simple, but fairly powerful. The idea is that we're really, really good in business at telling our employees what they do wrong. What we're not so good at is telling them what they did right. And this sadly applies oftentimes to our kids, right? And so my mom figured it out when she said, "Son, if you eat your green beans, you can have ice cream," right? So it's all about the remarkable power of positive reinforcement in the workplace. When we start focusing on what people do right, their behavior moves off the charts rather than just zapping them for the mistakes they make. So obviously, you think about the traditional approach we've had for 100 years in America, and I'm sure you've got it on that side of the pond as well over in Oz. You've been 3 months without an injury. Here's your gift card, your gift voucher, or here's your pizza party. And this has gotten so bad over here that OSHA finally recently levied a pretty stiff fine. So what we really do are help companies to think about their approach to employee positive reinforcement in light of behavioral science. For others, they want to go beyond that and actually have us help them develop a system to identify the critical behaviors and reinforce those systematically with some technology that we have that's proprietary that really helps you measure and manage what's going on. So is there a tool that exists to help us do an MRI scan, an X-ray, if you will, of the leadership behavior and the culture in an organization? And that's what got me excited about Global Safety Index. I could see that it had the potential to give us new insight into leader behavior and into culture far better than the way that most companies go about measuring that stuff now. If we can measure leader behavior and culture, and then if we can benchmark to find, best practices, it just moves us down the path so much faster for improvement. And that's really what I'm hoping we can accomplish on this side of the pond, learning from what you guys have done in Australia.
So, Bill, how do you just expand a little bit more on that? What value do you think that companies in the US will get from using the Global Safety Index?
So I think what I like about I like three things about Global Safety Index. Number one, I like the fact that it's always switched on. It's a software tool and it's a flow of data. So you can survey every 6 months if you wanted to, your culture. I like the fact that it does something the others don't do. It has a completely different leadership system where we're assessing capability and competence of the leadership team. And we're doing that from a 360 or 180 perspective as the company would like to. And so now we give leaders concrete action items to say, these are the 4 things you need to work on to get better. And these are the 3 you need to work on to get better. And here's how we as a team got better. I think that's really powerful to have that data all the time, always coming in and not just once every 18 months. Because again, anything that is measured improves. Anything that is measured more frequently improves faster. And so I think that I like. And then I love the ability to benchmark. But I think there's got to be a more efficient way to find out what excellence looks like. It's almost like speed dating. So the way I describe Global Safety Index, you find who knows what you don't know, and then you have a system for reaching out to them to get better. So I think it's those 3 things. It's a stream of culture data, it's a stream of leadership behavior data, and it's benchmarking. And to me, those are powerful tools that really don't exist in anything that I've seen over here.